Namaste everyone. I hope all of you are fine. So today we will start with rational number. I hope all of you know what are natural number, whole number, integers. Then it comes rational number. So any number which is expressed as P by Q form where Q is not equal to 0 is termed as rational number. Here P and Q both are integers. So let us take some examples like 1 by 2. So as we know 1 is an integer and 2 is also an integer and it is in fraction form where the denominator is not equal to 0. So 1 by 2 is a rational number. Again we can say minus 4 by 3. This is also a rational number since minus 4 is an integer, 3 is also an integer, and we can see that in the denominator here it is 3 not 0. So this is a rational number. Again 0 is also a rational number. How? Because we can write 0 as 0 by 1 because 0 by 1 has the same value. So we can say that 0 by 1 is also a rational number. So from this example we can say that rational numbers are both negative as well as positive numbers. Now we will recall all those properties when we have in the last year you have come with some properties like closure property, then commutative property, associative property, distributive property for integers. In the same way, these properties are also there in the rational number. So we will be discussing one by one property. So let us take first closure property. Let us take three alphabet, that is A, B and C. Let A, B and C are rational number. Then according to closure property, A plus B, okay, it is equal to C. That means what? Rational number plus rational number is equal to rational number. Okay. Then A into B, it is equal to C. That means if we product two rational number, the result will be also rational number. Then it comes A minus B equal to C. Again the difference of two rational number is also a rational number, but in case of division, okay, this is something different, unique. In some cases you will find A divided by equal to C rational, but there is a case in division if we divide a rational number divided by 0, since we know that 0 is a rational number, but A divided by 0, it is according to mathematics undefined, which is not a rational number. This is the unique case of in division. Otherwise in this case all these numbers are rational. This is a rational. Here it is rational. In some cases you will find if you do divide you will get rational, but in some cases if you see dividing by 0 it is undefined. So closure property is not applicable for division because for this reason, since A divided by 0 is undefined, for this closure property is not associated with this rational number. Now after this closure property we will go for commutative property. I think this is clear to you. For example, 2 plus 3 it is 5, 2 is a rational number, 3 is a rational number, 5 again is a rational number. So we have taken A, B, C, D. Okay, A, B, C we have taken and we have shown this property to you. Now, since time is also very limited, otherwise the video will be very large, so I am going to the next property. Commutative property. What this property say? That A plus B equal to B plus A, where A and B are A comma B are rational number. Similarly, we can say A into B is equal to B into A. Okay. Now, let me give example. 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. You see, this condition is fulfilled here. And in the same way, if I write B plus A, that means 3 plus 2, it is also equal to 5. That means commutative property exists for rational number. In the same way, if you do for multiplication, the result will be same. That is commutative property applicable for rational number. But only for addition and multiplication commutative property is possible. But for your subtraction and division, commutative property is not possible. Because A minus B and B minus A, this is not equal. Again, A divided by B not equal to B divided by A. From here, anyone we can say, suppose the value of A you take 5 and value of B you take 3. So A minus B, it is 5 minus 3, that means 2. If I do B minus A now, B minus A, it will be 3 minus 5. So it becomes minus 2. Since 2 and minus 2 not equal, 2 not equal to minus 2, therefore what we can say, A minus B not equal to B minus A. Similarly, we can prove this also, that A divided by B not equal to B divided by A. So this is our commutative property. Now we will go to associative property. Okay students, it will be O. By mistake I have written A. It is commutative. C-O-M-M-U-T-A-T-I-V-E. Commutative property. So now we are going for associative property. So associative property, this property says that A plus B plus C is equal to A plus B plus C, where A comma B comma C are rational number. Again, A into B into C is equal to A into B into C. So this is associative property, and associative property exists for both addition and multiplication. Again, for division and subtraction, associative property is not applicable for rational number. Now, in the same manner how we have proved commutative property, you can try for this associative property also. You will see that for addition and multiplication, this associative property is applicable for rational number. You can take the value of A equal to 2 by 3. In fraction also you can take B equal to 3 by 5. Any fraction you can take and you can use. I think all of you know how. Let me show you one. For your, let us take this one, and the value of A, let us take 2 by 3. Okay, then B you take small value in the beginning, so that it will be easier for you to understand. and C equal to, suppose you take half. Now LHS you take left hand side, it is A plus B plus C. So A we have taken 2 by 3 plus B we have taken 3 by 2 plus C we have taken half. Now you know that the fractions we have to add by taking the LCM. So in the denominator, in both the fraction 2 is there, so the LCM is 2. Now as you know how to solve it, so it will become 3 plus 1, so 2 by 3 plus 4 by 2, so 4 by 2, that means it will become 2 1 2, 2 2 4, only 2, so 2 by 3 plus 2, again nothing is there, that means 1 we can write. So again you take LCM, 3 and 1, LCM will be 3, so 3 and here it is 3, so 3 1 3, 2 1 2 plus 1 into 3 is 3, so 2 3 is 6, so it will be 6 plus 2, 8 by 3. I hope at least how to add two rational, that is two fraction, that one you, that is clear to you because it was there in the last year, how to add two fraction by taking LCM and those. So you see in the left hand side 8 by 3 it has come. Now we'll solve for RHS, that is right hand side. In right hand side it is there A plus B plus C. Now again you take the value A, we have taken 2 by 3, so write 2 by 3 plus B we have taken 3 by 2, 3 by 2 plus C we have taken half. So now we have to do at first this work because this is enclosed with first bracket, and you know in Bodmer's rule the work which the first bracket work we have to do at first according to Bodmer's rule. So 3 and 2, LCM is 6, 3 2 is 6, 2 2 is 4, 2 3 is 6, 3 3 is 9, so plus half, so it is 9 plus 4, 13 by 6 plus half, again 6 and 2, LCM is 6, so it will be 13 here, 2 3, so it is 16 by 6. Now it will reduce it, 2 3 is 6 and 2 8 is 16, so it is 8 by 3. So now you can say that, see that 8 by 3 in LHS is equal to RHS, and that is equal to 8 by 3. So from this we can say that associative property of addition is applicable for rational number. Similarly we can solve for multiplication also, but division and your subtraction, it is not possible. Associative property is not possible for your division and subtraction for rational number. So this is our associative property. Now we will be going for distributive property. So distributive property over addition and subtraction. So I'm not writing the full distributive property under subtraction and addition. So A into B plus C is equal to A into B plus A into C. So this is distributive property under addition, where A, B, C are rational number. Similarly we can write A into B minus C. This is distributive property under subtraction. So it is A into B minus A into C. Similarly we can prove this. Let us take A equal to 2, let us take 2 by 3, B equal to 1 by 3 and C equal to, it is 5 by 3. Okay, so you take LHS, A into B plus C. So the value of A is 2 by 3 into B plus C. It is 1 by 3 plus 5 by 3. Now 2 by 3 into, at first we will do the first bracket work. So 3 and 3 LCM is 3. So 1 plus 5. So it is 2 by 3 into 6 by 3. Now we can reduce it. 3 1 is 3, 3 2 is 6. So the answer will be 2 to the 4. 4 by 3. Similarly, RHS, to write A into B minus A into C. So the value of A 2 by 3 into B, and this now it is plus here actually. So value of A is 2 by 3 and C is 5 by 3. So according to Bodmer's rule, we will be trying to solve this. First we will do multiplication, then here we will do multiplication, at last we will do subtraction. Okay, so 3n, so directly you do product, because here it is product. 3 into 3 it is 9, 2 1 is 2, 3 3 is 9, 5 2 is 10. Now the LCM. So 9, it is 2 plus 10, so it is 12 by 9. Now 3 4 is 12, 3 3 is 9. So it is 4 by 3. So at last we have seen that LHS is equal to RHS. That means A into B, B plus C equal to A into B plus A into C. So this property exists. That means distributive property under addition. Similarly, we can prove distributive property under subtraction. So these are the properties of a rational number. Now we'll be discussing about additive inverse, and we know what are reciprocals. I think this thing is there in class 7 also, reciprocal. So additive inverse, what is additive inverse? Now we'll be looking after this. Additive inverse. Okay, sorry for the spelling, it is actually additive. ADDITIVE, additive inverse. Now suppose 2 by 3, it is a rational number, and I asked you what will be the additive inverse of 2 by 3. So simply what we write? The additive, therefore the additive inverse of 2 by 3 is minus 2 by 3. Suppose if I give you minus 4 by 5, write the additive inverse of minus 4 by 5. So it will be 4 by 5. That means if negative rational number is given, you have to write positive rational number. If positive rational number is given, you have to write negative rational number. Means only the sign will change. The value will not change, only the sign will change. Positive to negative, negative to positive. That means additive inverse. If I asked you reciprocal of this number, reciprocal of this rational number 2 by 3, it will be 3 by 2. It is not equal to reciprocal. Okay, reciprocal of 2 by 3 is 3 by 2. That means the denominator will go to numerator and the numerator will go to denominator. It will be reverse. Similarly, what will be the reciprocal of minus 4 by 5? It is 5 by minus 4. Now one thing you listen, you can write this minus sign at the top. So it is minus 5 by 4. The reciprocal of minus 4 by 5 is minus 5 by 4. Okay, if I asked you, can you say me a rational number whose reciprocal will be same? So the answer is 1 and minus 1, because 1 by 1 we can write 1 by 1, and the reciprocal of 1 by 1 is 1 by 1 itself. Minus 1, the reciprocal of minus 1, it will be again minus 1, because minus 1 we can write as minus 1 by 1, and the reciprocal of minus 1 by 1, it will be minus 1 by 1 only. Okay, so this is our theory part. Now I shall give you some of the questions, you try at your home, and that questions I will not write now, I will take the screenshot and I will send to you. So you try to solve these questions, and if you have problem you can share with me. That's all. Thank you.